Alright. My torso's about to go out.
More hostiles getting pushed onto our position. This is getting ridiculous. Why not surrender?
And I'm down. Yep. They lasered out my torso. Baiting the hook. An assault mission. Last one on Corcheval. I just ruined that name.
Everyone, before we begin, I have an important announcement. Hours ago, we received word that Galaxy Commander Dieter Osis and the rest of Beta Galaxy failed to take the world of Volcott.
How?
Based on our preliminary after-action report, the DCMS set traps prior to the battle. Osis was baited right into them, attempting to take out the enemy commander, Hohiro Kurita.
Wait. The same Hohiro that escaped Turtle Bay?
Af. To make matters worse, Osis's Batchall was accepted only after Kurita negotiated special conditions, including an agreement that Volcott would never be the target of further Jaguar attacks, as well as military material, which included Omnimex and elemental suits.
No. Even against freeborns? He could not have been that stupid.
Unfortunately, he was. For his failure and incompetence, he was summarily executed after the battle. Sakan Sarah Weaver has now taken direct control of Beta Galaxy. I know many of you have further questions, but they will have to wait. We have other important matters at hand.
What is next, Star Colonel?
After what we found at the RBD depot and what happened on Volcott, we now know that House Kurita's primary objective is to secure further samples of our advanced technology. But the real threat remains the ISF. As long as they direct the Corcheval militia, they will continue to try and acquire our tech.
What will we do?
Bait the hook. One that is too tempting for the ISF not to come out into the field to oversee the militia directly. With the help of Comstar, we have leaked plans for an unguarded supply and personnel transfer into Corcheval's lucrative mining fields, executed by unarmed Igor cargo haulers. In reality, the 362nd will take position days ahead of the scheduled flight. If the militia go after our cargo carriers, we will spring into action and collapse on them quickly, targeting their leaders.
How do we know the ISF will be there in the field?
Combine Doctrine will often see ISF agents attached to such operations to ensure the cooperation of planetary forces, and to guarantee that the interests of the Combined State are secured by the right people. If the militia strike, the ISF will be there too.
If all goes to plan, the ISF will dispatch a sizable force to try and capture our assets. Each of your stars will be given a theater assignment. If they attack, we will initiate a simultaneous strike and target any command mechs we see. Good luck, everyone.
Alright. Well. I heard Jaden's microphone pop in there. Now we got 3 Timberwolves, 1 Warhawk, which is not optimally split up, but, you know, I'm trying to get some experience for Mia for this. And we're still running around with little Hellbringer who's using ECM and AMS. He's the support guy, what can I say? Maybe in the future we'll have something better. Tried to see if I could make a gargoyle work. After looking at the gargoyles, the answer was no.
The Igors are in position. Cobalt, Brass, both of you are too far afield. Move up to this position.
Af. Cobalt on the move. Advancing.
All units be advised. A sudden spike electromagnetic signal just appeared on scope. This could be it.
How the hell did Osis allow the Curitans to get the better of him?
And now Volcott is off limits. This says they are one of the Combine's most elite units.
Boom.
The patrol transcripts show
You know what I think?
Hero attempting to label
Boom.
his forces as green. Dieter was a fool to fall for such obvious deception.
You are just really eating that,
especially
aren't
after
you?
what he
I'm
himself
gonna just
witnessed when no hero
dip
escaped
behind
Turtle
here
Bay.
for a moment.
Star Colonel, we have contact. They are here.
All stars, advance! Close off their line of escape, quickly!
Militia forces are on us, Star Colonel. I am engaged as well. Cobalt, my strike star is circling around and cutting off their line of retreat. I need you to draw this fight out long enough for their command lands to enter the fray. How do we know they will expose themselves? They could be falling back now. Once we cut off their lines of retreat, they will be forced to commit to the fight. Be ready for them. Star Captain. Cobalt, my strike star is in their flank. They are pushing the Creetans towards you.
Incoming missile. Scan mode engaged.
Yoink.
Scan
All right.
salvage. Marked for pickup.
One enemy mech down.
Little
Detecting more
Griffin.
enemy
Uh-oh.
movement coming our way.
This is turning into a gauntlet.
Oh no, I'm out of ammo. Oh no, wait. I'm an idiot. My bad. I was still in scan mode. Ooh, man, just, yeah, okay.
Area secure, Star
God, that is loud. Holy crap.
Do not get too comfortable. Cobalt Brass, push on to the next position.
Scan
Hey guys, hold here a sec. Don't be mad, but I've added some custom upgrades to our mech sensors and tight beam array. What? Why? Now is not the time to be field testing pet projects.
Yeah, it is.
But I had to.
What do we have?
Those
Just,
encoded ISF
come
files
on.
from before. I've run into a bit of a snag with their encryption.
What do you got?
I
What do you
wrote a
do?
program to
Come on.
flag and extract possible encryption keys through our mech's tight beam arrays. If what the demi-percenter said was true, their commanders should be carrying the data I need. Just check the scanners, see if it picks anything up.
So you want me to scan for the commander or scan the dead mechs? Scan the dead mechs. Okay. And because you didn't do this in any usable format, I have to run all the way back here and rescan.
Got a hit. Liam, is this what you need? Yeah. This looks promising. I'll need to review it back at base.
Scan mode engaged.
Looks like all those times breaking into the Kid Commander's chatter web messages paid off.
Oh, I never stopped. You would not believe some of the stuff I've been able to get my hands on. Even got a few communiques out there waiting for responses.
I cannot wait to hear those stories.
Cobalt, your star is falling out of formation. Get a move on.
Star Colonel, we have downed a mech with possible ISF ties. Advise.
Forward coordinates data over to the elemental teams. They will investigate behind our advance. We need you on the front.
Scan mode. Disengage.
Acknowledged. Coordinates sent. Moving out.
Scan mode engaged.
You moving this way? No, okay, we're going that way.
Incoming enemy VTOLs.
Oh no!
Cobalt, the Creetans are fully committed now, but still no sign of a command lance. Keep your eyes open for it.
Enemy down!
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
Is that a manticore? No, partisan. The manticore is missiles.
Target down.
Target down.
He's lasering something.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
That's a manticore. Yep.
Enemy down.
Cobalt, be advised. Militia ground forces have fallen back into the city. They are using it for cover. Root them out.
Yeah, don't ever let people joke about those manticores.
They want this fight to
They
get
eat
up
you.
close and personal.
Little manticorian tanks of doom.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
You guys still playing with him? Okay, now you got him.
Target destroyed.
Enemy terminated. The reactor is going critical.
Destroyed. Scan mode engaged.
Alright, my torch was about to go out.
More hostiles getting pushed onto our position. This is getting ridiculous. Why not surrender?
And I'm down. Yep. They lasered out my torso.
The ISF are likely crewing them to fight to their death.
You kids have been coddled by too many fights with spheroids. This
Oh my god,
is what
the
a real fight is.
speed at which this overheated.
Trials against other clans,
Holy
unless
crap.
an opponent offers you Kajiro,
What?
expect
No,
harm
not
until
that
there's
guy.
only one side left standing.
Flip over to scanners for me. The way that group fought, the
You
ISF
need
had
help.
to have been close.
Okay, so I had two mechs that were about to be poured out. One of them which did, and the other one didn't.
Systems offline. Field repairs complete.
And you too. Yeah. I know you're thinking, like, why don't you tell them to do it? Well, because the last few times I told them to get repairs, they wouldn't do it, or it was just totally grayed out, and it just wouldn't do it. So, I do it manually now. I know it takes more time, but you gotta make it work, right? Alright. So I'm gonna run around with, who is this? Hold on. What's her face? I don't even know what her what's her face is. It starts with an N, I'm pretty sure. Where am I going? Why does the map not change? Oh, hold on. The map isn't changing. Yeah, oh, I think the map might be bugged. Naomi, that's what her name is. Why is it not switching to Naomi? There it goes. Okay, seems to be working now.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
Okay. Had to walk away from them and then come back for it to work.
Disengaged. Scan
Looks like you were right.
Got it.
Disengage.
Jaguar Command. Another suspected ISF mech downed. Fighting for the elementals.
All hands! Militia forces have advanced up to the package drop site. Move with urgency and deny them our assets.
Mode engaged.
We better hurry.
Disengaged.
Okay. Oh, we're going that way. That's fun. Don't worry, guys. We'll get there eventually. I'm not the best commander, but I am your commander. I wonder if I can walk through this thing. Yes, I can.
New hostile. Thunderbolt. Incoming missile. Target destroyed. New target.
One enemy mech down.
Target. Destroyed.
Hey, it actually killed it.
Hostile terminated.
Destroyed. Scan mode engaged.
Targets are in sight.
They're already knocking out the armor on my
Let us show
torso.
these Cobalt kids how it is done. Plenty of glory to be had, Star Captain. Based on what I have seen today, you will need our help to get it. Be thankful that Ilkon Showers has
Oh, boy.
barred us from trials of grievances, Cobalt. Otherwise, I would fight you over such slander.
Destroyed.
I see them! Star Colonel, hostiles forming up in a defensive position at the drop site.
What are they up to?
New hostile detected. Incoming missile.
Mech destroyed.
Destroyed. Target. Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Now, let's let them shoot at my back for a second.
Weapons online. Scan mode engaged. Scan. Disengaged. New target. Heat free. Target destroyed.
Hey, the guys who are supposed to be protecting this stuff.
Destroy that target.
Holy crap. Tommy's about to go down.
Eliminated a target.
Down they go.
Yeah, they are 100% like only targeting me.
We have a leopard inbound.
Must be a command lance. Good. If that is the case, one of them might have what I need.
I'm out of ammo. God, that's so loud. And I'm down. Shoot me in the butt for a second.
Destroyed. Weapons online. New hostile detected.
Command mechs are down. Check that lens for data. It must have something I can use.
Please
What are
no
you
more.
hoping to find?
Because we're getting slaughtered
I'll
out here.
explain later if this works. For now, just trust me. All right. We will scan anything that gets flagged.
How much ammo you got? You got plenty of ammo.
Scan.
You are not doing well on armor. Oh my god.
Okay. Sensors are saying the data pack download is complete.
Disengage.
Good. Hopefully, we won't need this. But better safe than sorry. Jaguar 1, field is clear. We have another possible mech affiliated with the ISF on site.
Target.
Hold on station, Cobalt. Elementals have been dispatched, but they may take some time to get to you. We have multiple mechs flagged across the battlefield. So, hold fast. Once they arrive, you may be relieved.
Oh. Okay. Thought we were going to do another fight, but I guess not. Yeah, they... God, all three of them? They were just coring out these poor little timber wolves. Absolute slaughter on my side. Just killing so many of us. I wish it would show me how many kills I had. Is that back in this screen? No. I wanted to show me, like, oh, this is how many kills you got. But no, apparently it's too easy. Can't do something like that. Alright, we don't need any of that. Max out this claim.
Elementals were dispatched to each of the mechs we suspected of having ties to the ISF. They're MechWarriors, all committed ritual suicide before capture. The Watch is evaluating everything they can from the wreckage, but so far, they have come up completely empty.
I might have something.
Liam, we do not know for sure yet.
Trust me, Jaden. I have something.
Let him speak.
Okay. So, back at the RBD depot, we found encoded transmission packs belonging to the ISF. On my own, I have attempted to chip away at the encryption to see what the data packs contain. But without an encryption key, it is nearly impossible.
And why would you do this? That is not your job. That is what the Watch is for.
Forgive me, Star Colonel, but what I do in my free time is my business.
Damn.
My star took the data packs as a Sorla, and I do not believe the Watch to be capable of this task. They are still freshly formed and often provided inaccurate intel back at Turtle Bay. They seem to be far more focused on recovering materials from the old Intelsar outposts in the periphery than validating intel we find in the field.
Very well. Continue.
Before you get slapped in the face with a
We
helmet.
need a key to crack the encoding, so I wrote a program to scan for anything that would fit that description in their mech systems. We got something off our fresh kills before anyone could tamper with the data.
What have you found?
I do not know yet. We were not lucky enough to get a full key, but I think I might have broken enough to backtrack the message to its destination. I need more time to know for sure.
You will get it. I will task the Watch to support you in your efforts. Star Commander Jaden, I am taking direct command of MechWarrior Liam. And I will temporarily assign Alexander Hoyt to your star, and he will wait for you in your barracks.
What?
So prep and ready yourselves for immediate deployment the second you find anything of value.
Star Colonel. Good job, Liam.
Thanks, Star Commander.
Taking one of my people away from me? Okay. Is she for real? Okay, she is. Who's this kid? Hello, dude whose face is way too smooth. You also wear, eyeshadow, I see. Wait a minute, that says what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, Liam's usually over here. I'm sorry, Ezra. It took me a second to recognize him. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I know this kid from somewhere. Alright. I need to start putting some points into this. Because after playing around with some of these people, I realized I am not focusing where I need to. Your heat management, though, is going to get more manageable. I think there's too many lasers on your boat, to be real. Quite a bit too many lasers. That was a bad experience for me. Alright, so I've lost a mech, is what you're telling me. I have Alexander Hoyt now. Great. What about the science team? Hey, more stuff. Warhawk, 400 XP, so I can unlock like one thing for that, which won't be worthwhile. Well, you know what they say about Timberwolves, right? They're no good unless you make them be able to reverse speed faster. No. We're going to go ahead and get some torsion twist in here. Some turn speed, make it turn way better. And then acceleration. And then maybe reverse speed. I don't reverse a whole lot of it. For this thing, we're going to keep his experience just for now. Summoner. No, wait. It's Hellbringer. There you are. I don't know if we're still going to have somebody who can ride you. That's okay. We'll find out. Mad Dog. Oh, are you maxed? No, you're one away. Is that an achievement? Nope. No achievement for that? Okay, I see how it is. Oh, what do we got going on in here? And what can we have going on in here? Maybe some laser range. I'm finding the laser's range ain't really helping us because a lot of these fights are well within laser ranges. So, maybe more like LRM damage. Which is that, like 5%? Yeah, we'll go with LRM damage. And then maybe SRM if I have points for it. SRM damage, yes. And then SRM range, because the further out it touches people, the better. Well, what else could we grab real quick before this is all over? Well, LRM speed, perhaps? Perchance? Maybe sensor range? SRM cooldown? You know, we'll go with sensor range. I think this, yep, just about all the points we got. ACM effects could be more useful. Maybe active probe range instead. We'll go with ACM. I don't think it's really doing a whole lot to affect the enemy, but you know, the hope is there. Wow, 2,000 points. So like all of this is getting done. And then some of this, and the next level after that, all of this is getting done. We really, really, really need more weapons components. Yeah. See, the mech components keep going up. It's just up and up and up. The weapons components just can't keep up. It's really bad. Alright, well, that looks good to me. On the next mission, Mountain Maze. Stay tuned.